Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Harmony and I'm so happy to be here. If you don't know me, you can check out my intro on how to empower yourselves. But briefly, my channel is about empowering people, and how I do this is by posting a question at a time and give you 3 simple guidelines on how to answer those questions so you can get the best out of it, get to know your strength, your weaknesses, what you need to work on. And I also post some videos on some spiritual terms and topics and what they mean to me. So if they help you along your journey, that's great. I also offer past life regression, future life progression, and life purpose coaching sessions online. So if you're interested, the link to my website is in the description box below. So let's jump into today's topic, which is about silence. So how many of us spend time in silence in a day? Maybe not many of us. Or if you live on your own, maybe you do. But most of the time we've got the telly on, or we are listening to the radio, or listening to music, browsing on the internet, social media, the phone, or talking to somebody on the phone. So all the time we're just doing things. But what does silence mean in general? If you look at countries and in general in the world, people normally observe a minute or two of silence in the memory of others who have given their lives for something. So it's normally done in the memory of something, someone or some people. But how can we use this silence to try to start remembering ourselves? So how can we do that? How does silence help us? Why is it so powerful? We don't realize it because we've got so much to do. Even we haven't got enough to do, sometimes just put the telly on for no reason. It's just because we want noise. But silence can be so beneficial for you. So just think about it. Your mind is always thinking. If it's not thinking, you're watching something, so it's lost into what it's looking at, what it's listening to. And the body is always doing things again. But if you're lost into sitting and watching a telly, watching a movie or something, you're still reacting. Because what happens when you watch a movie, sometimes it makes you cry, sometimes it makes you angry, or sometimes it it brings out the emotions out of you, so you do react. Okay, and what does it do to your soul? Like your soul is like trying to talk to you, but you never have time to listen. So when you go in silence, it's all about starting to give a rest to your mind, to your body, and to your soul. So connecting with your soul, because we are so much used to all the time doing things, we don't have this time. So when we go in a moment of silence, then we can give this time for our soul, our mind, our body, everything to restore themselves and come into alignment. So I know it's quite difficult to go into silence, because the mind is constantly thinking, but there is another way of looking at it. So say, for example, you just sit down for 2 minutes and or let's say 5 minutes. Okay, if you can allow yourself 5 minutes a day, just sit down, close your eyes, and just try to be in silence. Try to listen. Okay, so this is what can help you to go into silence. Try to listen. Close your eyes, shut down everything, and listen. Because when you're listening to the silence. So This is one way of starting to go into silence. Then number two is like when you have thoughts coming into your mind, because obviously they will come. One way or another, thoughts will keep coming into your mind. So what do you do when the thoughts come in? You become the observer. You don't react to them. You don't let them control you or bring any sort of emotions in you. So by being observer, I mean like just detach yourself, just watch, just observe. So it's like you watching a movie. The thoughts come and go, come and go, come and go, but you don't allow them to distract you, because this is the time that you spend with yourself. So being into silence means spending the time with yourself, just being in alignment with yourself, giving that time to your mind, body and soul to align, to restore, and just be you. This is also what feels like being you. So silence is very powerful, but not many people pay much attention to it. So if you start paying attention to it, you'll see like that's the starting point when you become the observer, and you try to listen. But you will come to the point, if you keep doing it every day, you will come to the point where a lot of things will start happening. By saying a lot of things, I mean as soon as you close your eyes, you say to yourself, this is my time, and automatically everything will switch off. So this is with time. When you start practicing it, you keep doing it every day, you come to the point where as soon as you close your eyes, this is what happens. You go into that silence again, like, so it gives us time to be ourselves, to become ourselves, and be in alignment with ourselves. And with time, when that keeps growing, then you get to experience a lot more. I mean, if I try to explain it on this video, then it won't make sense. But if you start doing it, just look at it in a way that once you do it, after the 5 minutes when you come out of it, you'll be so peaceful. You'll have so much peace of mind. You'll be able to think straight. You'll be able to connect with everything that is going on and see things from a different angle and from a different point of view. Like, you will start like analyzing things differently. So going into silence helps a lot, especially if you're looking for peace of mind and to connect with yourself, to connect with your higher self. Start by going into silence. I mean, a lot of people, when they start meditating, they go into silence. But then sometimes you listen to a guided meditation, or you are talking to yourself when you're going into meditation and saying like, this is what's going on in my body, and etc. But going into silence, there is nothing happening. You're just there. It's like a stillness. You get to go into this stillness and just be still. Just be you. Just be. So when you start doing this almost every day, like I said, it comes with practice. It just doesn't happen in one day. And don't get frustrated if the thoughts keep coming. It's fine. It's okay. Just don't be too hard on yourself. It's fine if thoughts keeps coming, but if you keep doing it every day, then what happens? You get into the habit of doing it, and you'll know how you feel after that. So when you come out of the silence, you know how you feel, how you can see things differently. Even if you have something bothering you, you start to look at it from a different angle with less emotion. Like, if you're angry with something, that can bring those emotions down. So you can look at it with a fresh pair of eyes and with a different mind and different angle. And not only that, in your daily life, whenever you encounter there's a problem, something happens, just remember that silence. Say, for example, you're at home and you had an argument with somebody, so you're getting upset or something, just go out. Just go out or sit down for 5 minutes. Just try to bring that silence. Because once you've started connecting with it, once you've started going into it, it can help you a lot. So you can use it at home, you can use it at work. Just excuse yourself, go to the toilet or anything, just go there. I mean, I don't know how long you can spend there, but just close your eyes for 2 minutes. That's it. And just let that emotion go. Close your eyes for 2 minutes. Go into that silence, and when you come out of it, everything will be fine. Everything will look different. And when you start doing this every day, like, you start using it into your life. Whenever you're upset or going through hard times or whatever, it will start coming by itself. It will start telling you, okay, I'm struggling with this. I need a moment to go into the silence, and then I can come back and look at it again. So silence is very important, especially when you want to connect with yourself, because this is the time you're going within. You're just being you. You don't have to do anything. It's so simple. You don't even have to do anything. Just close your eyes for 5 minutes and be yourself. Don't do anything. You don't have to do, say, think, nothing. Just be. So try it and see how it works for you. I hope you got something out of it, and thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.